They got me in and I am just waiting for the dentist to come in and actually work the filling. They took x-rays, they looked at everything and... Thing on her arm where they shaved it to put the IV in. Aww. It's called the Rockefeller room. He wouldn't leave me alone and he kept trying to talk with Lily and pet her. It was just really weird. How you feeling, baby girl? How's your mouth? You still tired? Do you want to go eat though? You hungry? You're such a good girl. Mommy was so worried about you yesterday. Let me see your titties. Okay. Her little gum is pretty inflamed. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. Yeah. So Lily's taking her meds. I broke them up inside of her food. Gave her just a small amount so she would eat it and not get lost in her food in case she doesn't eat all of her food. And she's eating that. So yay, Lily. Good girl. She got her appetite back. Well, good morning there, story chasers. It is another day and Lily and I are headed out onto the Ormond Beach scenic byway. Let me show you. This one, for all of you guys who are following along, is, let's see, for me it's on page 152. It's the Ormond Scenic Loop and Trail. So it's actually a very small one right here. 36 miles in about an hour. There's a couple of really great things along the way that we're going to see. I figured a small one today would be good for Lily just because it's the day after her surgery. Yesterday we were actually supposed to do the drive that we're doing today, but things took a turn that were a little bit unexpected. So let's go back to yesterday and I'll show you what happened. I'm over in Daytona Beach area. I moved over here last night after leaving the hotel that I had stayed in for a little while. The whole idea for me moving over here to the Daytona Beach area is so that I can start my scenic byway today, but I had a change of plans. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to start it. It's a small one and I might be able to get to it later today, but we're going to see. The reason is because last night I was eating my dinner and I felt something weird over here on my tooth, like something cracked or something happened. It just felt weird to bite down and I looked and my filling is loose over there. So thankfully it's still intact right now. I was concerned that it would fall off in the middle of the night, but I brushed my teeth and kind of checked the area. It's hanging on, but I need to go get that checked. And the problem that I have is Lily. It is too hot and humid for her to stay in the van, you know, while I'm in there at a dentist appointment. So she actually needs her vaccines and a comprehensive exam at Banfield. So thankfully, I couldn't believe it, the one right over here at Banfield had an appointment for her at 8:15 this morning for me to drop her off, which I was so thankful for. And she can get her vaccines and get her comprehensive exam while I'm getting my tooth fixed. So that's what we're doing. You ready to go? You ready to get your vaccinations? I know you don't like it. I'm sorry, baby. They got me in and I am just waiting for the dentist to come in and actually work the filling. They took x-rays, they looked at everything and hoping, fingers crossed I don't need a crown or anything and they can just fix this filling and be on my way. And Lily's at her appointment doing her thing. They're going to clean her teeth today. As long as her labs come back okay, she'll get her teeth cleaned as well. And I hate doing it because I always worry, you know, because I have to put her under. But I'm so glad that they were able to accommodate both of us today. Like, I literally booked all of this stuff at 10 o'clock last night. So fingers crossed, both of us, everything goes well.
That's a pretty big chunk.
The diagnosis is to think that I should get a crown because that chunk is pretty big back there and I guess there's a cavity underneath. But it takes 3 weeks for them to build the crown and send it back, which is way too long. I cannot stay here that long. So we're gonna try to fill it with composite material and then I'll have to find a dentist somewhere along my travels where I can get a crown. Yeah, dang it. We are done and I'm still numb over here. So they fixed it. They put a filling in and we're hoping it's gonna last a while until I can get a crown put on it. Now I just gotta go deal with Lily. The doctor called me. She's getting her teeth clean, but he said that she has some periodontal disease and she's gonna need an antibiotic and they may have to pull some of her teeth. And of course I'm just worried about her because, you know, she's an old girl. Dang it. I didn't want to cry. I just worry, so. I'm just sitting in the parking lot working on my computer. I'm editing some videos right now and just waiting for her to get out of recovery. The doctor called me and said that they had to remove 6 teeth. Well, actually he removed 5 teeth, but one of them just fell out while he was working on it. Yeah, it just makes me so upset because, like, how did I not know that they were that bad? And I take her in for regular checkups. So he said it could have just happened in the last 4 months, which also might be why she was eating the way that she is, but she's always kind of done that, so I didn't really suspect anything. He had to take her incisors. Poor girl, I feel so bad. So she's gonna be on painkillers and antibiotics to obviously relieve the pain and get rid of any infection, but I'm just glad she's okay. I still have like another 2 hours before I can actually pick her up and go in there, so they haven't called me, which is good news. I always get so nervous about her being under anesthetic. She does not ever show pain. She hides it really, really well. It can be characteristic of dogs in general anyways, but she especially hides it well. My other dog that I had, Dylan, before her, he wasn't that good at hiding it. Dang, I wish she would just tell me. We're not actually going to do the scenic byway today. Even though she would be sitting in bed while I'm driving, I just don't think that that would be good to be moving the vehicle. You know, she might get sick or something from the medicine. It just wouldn't feel good to her. Lily, how you doing, honey? You okay? My sweet girl. I know, baby. It's okay. Why don't you go to sleep? Go to sleep, baby. Oh, there we go. Just lay down. You can see her little thing on her arm where they shaved it to put the IV in. Aww. They said she did really well in recovery though. They gave me 2 prescriptions. This is so cute how they did this. Lily Bell. That's her middle name with the paws. Poor girl, she's so tired. Oh, I hate this for her. She can't tell me how she feels. Hopefully she feels how much I love her though. Needless to say, it's not what we expected, but that's what happens when you're on the road, you know? You break fillings, Lily needs cleanings, vaccinations. Although we weren't able to get her vaccines done because she had the actual dental surgery, I don't want to overload her system. She's a very small dog and she does sometimes have adverse reactions to multiple vaccines at one time, so I like to spread them out and give them to her at different times during the year rather than all at once. So she's actually doing much better this morning. I'm so happy. I was really, really worried about her. As you could probably see, because she's my girl, you know? I know, like, some people think that dogs are just dogs and animals and whatever, but she's my kid. I'm gonna cry all over again, dang it. Alright, stop, I'm not gonna do that. So we're gonna head out today, we're gonna do this, it'll be small. She seems so much better this morning, a little bit groggy, but I gave her pain medication and her antibiotics with her food, and she's doing marvelous right now. She's gotten out and walked around here at the Cracker Barrel. She's eaten her breakfast this morning, a full breakfast, so I think she's gonna do okay. I'm so happy for that. Ormond Beach. This cooler weather is so amazing. So it says 74 now, and it's not as humid. Yay! It's gonna be like this for like a week. Oh, look at that! You can see ocean out there. Wow, look over here. It's really cloudy. Riverside Drive. Looks like we might have some storms today. Ooh, low clearance, 9 feet. I cannot go that way. Crap. I don't know, I think I could have gone that way. Dang it, I'm gonna have to turn around. So this is where we wanted to go. It's called the Casement, and it's the old Rockefeller house. It's beautiful. This is the street that says only 9 feet clearance. But I think we're okay right here. right here. I'm pretty sure, yeah. We'll just turn left over here to go into the parking. And I think we've got plenty of clearance. Yeah, we do. Good here on the trees. We are good, good, good. Okay. So the story behind this house is that this was owned by the oil tycoon J.D. Rockefeller back in the 20s and 30s. And he used to come out here, you know, venture out here for vacation. And then now Ormond Beach actually owns this now, the city does. And they have functions and things like that. But they've opened it up to the public for free to come out here and view the house. It's really beautiful. Mm. It's called the Rockefeller room. There's a look into it. They've got it closed off. Look at that old desk over there. Just love all of these windows right here. And how it overlooks outside. Beautiful. We're over here in Rockefeller Gardens, just across the street from the house, the casements, if you can see, kind of through those trees over there. This is right on the river. It's quite windy over here right now. Beautiful little pavilion over here. She's a beauty. Look at that tree. Right in front of the casements. Lily, how you doing, girl? You excited? I think she's got a kick in her step. Yeah? Really love these trees over here. Beautiful, mature growth. This is the Halifax River and the Granada Bridge that we went over earlier. Okay, so you're gonna laugh at me. It's actually a little chilly out here, but it feels good. Very long little walkway, and it goes under the bridge, and I think around to another park that's that way. We'll see. It's a little mallard duck. Okay, it does definitely go to the other side of the bridge over there by the park, but it is super windy over there and actually starting to rain, so we're gonna head back to the van. Come on. I'm so proud of you, baby girl. You did good. Lots of walking. Yes, it's good for you. We're getting back on the A1A, which is a huge scenic route all along the Florida East Coast. Finally a place that we can pull off and look at the ocean. Look at this cool little lifeguard station though. Notice how the sand is now turning brown rather than white. It's been white pretty much all the way here in Florida until we got over here to the Ormond Beach area. So this is kind of cool right here. Rip current risk today is high. I'm assuming because of the winds. High tide 11:37, low tide 5:57. Water temperature is 66. Surf conditions 1 to 2 feet glassy. And it has the lifeguard named Josh and tower number 205. It says stay waist deep, swim in front of lifeguard. Lily, hey girl. Can you imagine? They've got a warning about people actually swimming out there and surfing. I guess surfers might be used to those waves. There's some pretty big waves out there. You know, I take some risk, but I wouldn't take that risk. Even if I was younger, I don't think I would do that. I think I forgot to tell you though, this is the Atlantic side now. When you're on the east side of Florida, you have the Atlantic. left over here on this High Bridge Road, and we're gonna go down John Anderson Road. So it basically does this big loop back around to where we started at this morning. What do we got here? Actually, I think that's John Anderson Road we need to go down. It is, but I want to go up here and see what's going on. All right, I guess we're going over the bridge. Didn't intend to do that, but hey, we're going with it. This is the Halifax River again. Ooh, that guy's getting it on his bike. Look at that. I'm turning in over here, I think. Oh yeah. This road looks really jacked up, so we're not gonna go over there, but there's a cute little bridge right there. It says it's on private property, so no can do. So we're just gonna hit John Anderson Drive now. This is part of the Florida Scenic Byway. 11 feet, low trees. Okay, we're good. I'm hoping we don't have to back up again. This is the second time today we've had to back up. I love it when these trees actually overhang the streets. It's nice, especially from both sides. As long as I can get under them, I'm good. So picturesque. These beautiful trees. So this is what I'm telling you I love. Wow. Really, really stunning. Sometimes on these scenic byways, there's not a lot to do on it necessarily, except just to drive and see the beauty. Sometimes they have little parks like the ones that we've stopped at. Sometimes it's just an easy drive through a wooded area. I like these signs, ride quietly. That's nice. So this is the first time I've seen this. No overnight parking at a Cracker Barrel. Interesting. And this is near St. Augustine. I was gonna park here so that we could leave for our next scenic byway tomorrow. All right, so here's the deal with the Cracker Barrel. I just called them. I should have put them on speaker when I was doing this. I always forget to record it. Anyways, the manager said that they have the sign up there just in case things get out of hand for some reason. I don't know if this is like a weird part of town. I've never really seen that with the Cracker Barrel before. But she said the only thing is that the police might knock on the door in the middle of the night to say, like, is everything okay? So, I don't know. We're gonna stay there. I guess if we get a knock, we get a knock. But she said it's fine to stay there. It is 10:23 at night. I'm still over here at the Cracker Barrel. And I was just kind of finishing up work. And I have been hearing like a couple of people just kind of walking through the parking lot. And I'd kind of look out and they were, let's just say, a little riffraffy. Then I went to go take Lily out a moment ago. And this guy is circling the parking lot on his bicycle. Like, he wouldn't leave me alone. And he kept like trying to talk with Lily and pet her. It was just really weird. But in the meantime, like while he was doing that, he kept saying, do you live out of that van? Do you live out of that van? And I was like actually concerned he was trying to steal my dog, first of all. And two, like, why is he asking me if I live out of my van? I don't know, it's weird. It's nighttime. I just didn't get a really good vibe. And it could have been completely innocent, but I just, like I said, I always listen to my gut. So all of that coupled with the fact that that Cracker Barrel employee had told me that the cops may come over here and that scared me, that the cops may come over here and check to see if I'm okay. And I'm looking like over here at some hotels that's just right across the street. There's police all over there right now. So I don't know, like I went to the grocery store that's across the street. There's retail establishments that are over here that are really nice. I don't know what the deal is, but it just doesn't look like a very desirable area, I guess, from all of that. I'm gonna go to, I think there's a rest area that's just north of here. I don't want to get too far north because I need to start my new scenic byway tomorrow. So anyways, I will let you know once I get settled. All right, guys, I got over here to the rest area that was about 13 miles north of where I was at. So I'll have to backtrack a little bit tomorrow when I start the other scenic byway. On another note, my package that was coming in from the United Kingdom for my cassette toilet holding tank was supposed to be delivered today. It was not. And they no longer have a date listed on the website that shows when it's going to be delivered. I don't know what's going on with that, but hopefully I will find out tomorrow. I sent the company that I ordered it from and the parcel company an email. Hopefully we'll get some answers tomorrow. But I don't want to have to keep waiting for that thing. Hopefully it gets here very, very soon. Maybe it's held up in customs or something, but sure wish that they would give me some information about it rather than just don't put a delivery date. Lily, she's doing pretty good over here. She's doing better. She's had her pain pill and she's resting right now. Can't tell if she's really in pain. I think she probably is. If I had 6 teeth pulled out, I would be in pain too. Story chasing is all about creating the stories of your life, and I hope you are out there doing it too. If you're not, why aren't you out there creating more stories and more moments for yourself? This last year has been a doozy for all of us, and I think it was an eye-opener for a lot of people. So I hope that you've kind of taken stock of your life, and if you're at a point where maybe you don't feel like you're really happy where you're at and that life could be better and you're not fulfilling your dreams, that you think about what are those reasons that are keeping you from actually going out there and doing it. Write it down. I talk about this a lot, about writing these questions down and then the answers to them that I pose to you, because it really helps you to think about the question and what your answer is and get it down on paper where you can go back and look at it. I talk about free flow writing, so sometimes don't even think about the answer, just start writing it to get it all out as quick as possible. I hope you have an amazing evening and keep story chasing. Thank you guys so much for supporting my channel and all the comments that you guys have given me of reassurance about what I'm doing and how it's helping you guys. I'm absolutely amazed and I love it, and I will see you in tomorrow's video.